What's the big question now in November? Let's take a look, and we're going to answer it today. Greetings. It's webinar 47. You know, I thought it was webinar 48, but it's 47. And today, how do I stay on track for parties, potlucks, and planes? What? Oh, like that. Let's make it big, shall we? I knew there was something I was forgetting. Let's see, put the people over there. Here we go. Presents. Now that's better. Can you see my big screen? Thank you. All right, how do we stay on track? Parties, potlucks, planes. Well, we're gonna learn how to stay on track anywhere. It's No Nonsense November. Thank you for joining me. And I'm DrLisa. I'll introduce myself a little bit later. But we have been anticipating everything we need to do, or everything we need to watch out for in this fall season, this holiday season, with the changing of the light, the changing of schedules, the changing of temperature, and office parties, festival holiday feasts, potluck dinners, navigating, eating while you're traveling. Which one of these are you going to face first? Quick meals on the run, I guess that's all the time. But we're going to talk about all of these today. Just so the road hazards. This if you remember, this is from last week, but I have to bring it back. We're going to talk about mindset a lot, even when it's a different M. I'll talk about those later. But these thoughts, just one taste. Just one more bite. Just one slice. I can make up for it later in the gym. What do we call these thoughts? Nonsense. And welcome everyone. It is No Nonsense November. Alrighty, can you get that, Tony? Thank you. So today we're going to discover smart strategies for office events, shared meals, and traveling. And my nickname for this webinar is Parties and Potlucks and Planes. Oh my! So we're going to talk about it all. But before we do, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm DrLisa Singletary, MD, MPH, CWHC. I say all of the letters because there are at least 5 other DrLisa Singletaries online, and it helps narrow it down a little bit. You make sure you have the right one. I'm also known as the 100-pound weight loss specialist, and I have developed the framework of the 5 M's of total transformation to help empower you and your transformation from the inside out. Now, I think I have on the right, I have on the right color shirt today. We're talking about macronutrients. We rotate through the 5 M's every month. Last week was mindset. Today, macronutrients. Next Saturday, micronutrients. Then motion, then measurement. Isn't it amazing? November has 5 Saturdays. And December only has 4. That's unusual to me. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the webinar. But I am the 100-pound weight loss specialist. As someone who's personally lost over 150 pounds, I am a family physician, retired now. I have a master's degree in public health. I'm a holistic health educator, and I'm here to work with you to achieve your health and wellness goals. And maybe it's to achieve optimal health and wellness. Okay, 2006. I was very active, but I was very heavy. I'm so thankful I had the gift of mobility. And in 2008, I gave up ballroom dancing as well as my medical practice to go home and take care of my parents. And 8 years later, I needed my father's wheelchair just to get around the house. I needed a miracle. And as you know, in health and wellness, we don't talk about miracles, but this is also my disclaimer slide. So this is not a medical consultation. This is not a second opinion. It's open season, but your insurance won't cover me. I'm giving you my experience, my knowledge, um, my exploration of the research, and we're on a journey together to achieve optimal health and wellness. Now, for me, I've been on a diet since I was 6, and through the decades, I was on this scary trajectory of gaining 1 to 3 pounds a year, yo-yo dieting, weight shifting from my hips and thighs to my midsection. And I tried every diet in the book, but something really changed when I learned the secrets to going from the picture on the left to the picture in the middle to the picture on the right. I'm still on the journey today, but I'm so happy to share with you the secrets. So secret number 1, how do we stay on track during parties, office events, navigating the spread? So here's the reality check. An office or a banquet spread is usually filled with treats and pastries and appetizers and uh, gluten for sure, and it leads to a blood sugar roller coaster. So we really have to be mindful, so that nonsense thinking of, oh, I'll just break my diet now and then get back on track. No, that doesn't work. You can't fool your body. You can't fool your metabolism. There are consequences when you make these decisions. So what can we do? A protein anchor. Now, our protein goal is your number of pounds in ounces. That's a general goal. Now, somewhere between 80% to 100% or 101 and 110%, depending on what your goals are. But just in general, you're going to, and guess what? Most of us don't make it. So protein is your super secret weapon when it comes to any meal, really, but especially when there are going to be temptations. So what are the options? Well, deli or turkey. We don't like deli meats that are preserved, but if you have sliced turkey, sliced roast beef, shrimp cocktail, my favorite, cheese, nuts. Now, when we say cheese, we don't mean the soft, mushy cheese. We mean the hard cheeses. Yogurt, cups, not the little sugar bombs. Rotisserie chicken bites. So we still have to be careful when we choose protein because there can be sugar in disguise or hiding along. Produce. There's almost always a crudité tray. Salsa cups, side salad, fruit skewers. Smart add-ons. Well, if you're wanting a little crunch, there are a lot of times, this is the best time ever in life to be gluten-free. And the options of gluten-free whole grain crackers, sweet potatoes, another secret weapon. So just be mindful of the choices that you make. And I think we shared this tip last time. Make your first bite a protein and get the enzymes going, get your satiety going before you add in the carbs. Now, what if you have an Aunt Mary and she's like, you have, or oh no, we're at the office. All right. So but this works for Aunt Mary too. Um, and you know she's looking at you because she made the pie and she wants you to try her pie. And you just say, oh, everything looks great. Or the hostess, everything looks great. Can I start with the chicken and the veggies? Or, when the desserts come out, these look amazing. Save me a slice. I'm going to finish this plate first. So just have your strategy there so you don't get caught into the guilt trap of people pleasing. Start small, the appetizer plate first, protein wise. But listen, I didn't write this down, but if we take the word appetizer out, those two words around it are small plate. And that's another tip is don't use the big plates if you're, at a buffet or something like that. If you're not sitting at a table that's dressed, use the small plate. And if you're going back for seconds, only for protein or produce. One dessert trick is a 3-bite trick. Pick your favorite dessert and savor 3 slow bites, and then that's it. And really savor them, really enjoy them. But even better is if you have on hand a pouch of your favorite protein shake. Mine for the season is going to be a pumpkin spice protein shake. So I'm going to have all of the seasonal smells and flavors without the guilt. And it's doing something for my body. All right. And don't forget the glucose walk. And when you're at a festive event, take a friend with you and walk off the meal. You want to walk within an hour of the meal. You want to walk 10 minutes. So that's going to help to smooth out your glucose curve and mellow your metabolism. And you have to have a plan. If donuts appear at 10 a.m., then okay, let's do the 5-5-5 pause. And remember, maybe we could get some yogurt or some berries or a banana or a slice of cheese or something, right? When the cake is served, or if cake is served, we have then the 3-bite rule, which we just talked about. Have a little water and savor the conversation. And just as a reminder, this is the 5-5-5 pit pause. 5 deep box breaths. So 4 counts in, hold for 4 counts, 4 counts out, hold out for 4 counts. Do that cycle 5 times just to settle yourself. Drink 5 ounces of water. The prettier the glass, the better. It tastes better in a pretty glass, right? And just wait 5 minutes before eating. Secret number 2. All right, so you're invited to a potluck and you have to bring a healthy dish. Well, you have to bring a dish. Well, let's make it a hero healthy dish. What could it be? Well, this is why it's such a genius strategy. You're bringing your own protein and produce. You're never stuck. How many of you have been stuck and hungry at an event or at a potluck and everything was full of gluten and sugar and starch and gravy and whatever. People bake stuff. So, okay, what are some hero dishes? Oh, I should have eaten before I watched that slide. I'm hungry now. But a protein salad bowl, rotisserie chicken with a slaw mix, yogurt dressing, a shrimp tray with chilled shrimp, lemon, avocado dip, mm, turkey meatballs. Well, I'm actually a beef girl myself, but meatballs, um, marinara sauce, jarred or make it your own, skewers for portioning, smoked salmon board, oh, cucumber slices. So, with a vegetable like cucumber, you're getting water as well as the crunch. So that's a uh, tip to keep some cucumbers on hand, or those carrots. But back to the hero dish, smoked salmon board or chili, right? Anything in the pressure cooker. Um, just load up the pressure cooker. You can take it. You may uh, make something that doesn't even have to be plugged in when you get there, but the pressure cooker is your secret weapon. We have a lot of secret weapons, right? So, what are some side dishes that travel well? Roasted veggies in a sheet pan or casserole. Transfer them to a travel dish. Skewers, berries, quinoa, uh, sweet potato wedges. I know I did. I did a whole talk, not talk, but a whole YouTube one time about what you can do with a 13 by 9 dish. So, and some of them are so pretty, and they have matching covers, and uh, yeah, you can go crazy with the 13 by 9 situation. Okay, so a little if then potluck strategy. If the table is crowded, just walk once clockwise, get your protein first, your produce, and just a taste of the carbs that might be offered. If you're pressured to try everything, again, the hostess or the auntie, just say, I will. I'm just, let me finish this plate, right? And then don't. Secret number 3, okay, we're traveling. So, what are the fast food heroes that are in the airports or just fast food on a drive or travel plaza? So, here are some tips where you can order from any menu, well, within reason. So, first strategy is pack something to go along the trip. I can remember when when I was little, we used to drive to Baltimore to see our relatives, and my grandmother would be up 3 in the morning packing sandwiches, and it was like you could have it was like it was a 10-hour trip. It wasn't, but it seemed that way, and so we had our food for the whole adventure. But um, jerky, when I say jerky, the newfangled jerky that's organic, and I can't remember the name of it. Starts with a B, or high quality fermented meat sticks or things like that. Things that travel well that don't have to be refrigerated. Um, if you do pack an ice chest, you can put some sandwiches in, like tuna or salmon packets, or make wraps with uh, low, keto friendly wraps, or low carb wraps, or wrap them in lettuce or cheese sticks, Greek yogurt, nuts, berries, pre-cut vegetables, and more secret weapons, electrolyte sticks and protein shake packets. Okay, so you're in the terminal. How do you navigate the eating? Places that have bowls, um, order double protein, extra veggies, light on the sauce, skip the rice, or the tortilla, or just limit it to half a cup of brown rice. A burger spot, double patty, lettuce wrap, tomato and onion with a side salad or fruit. A sandwich cafe, um, they often will have a protein box, hard-boiled eggs or salad, um, and ask for the dressing on the side. Coffee chains, now they're into this. They have egg bites. Sometimes they have a protein box. Uh, watch your sweeteners, right? You can, some of the flavors that they have come sugar-free, and some actually unsweetened. And you can bring along your collagen creamer. So convenience, we've talked about some of these as well. When you go to a convenience spot in the airport terminal, they'll often have these items available. When you're actually on the plane, have your protein before boarding. I don't even know what food they serve on planes anymore, or which flights get food or which flights don't. A lot changed after the pandemic. But bring your electrolyte sticks and maybe a little eye mask, so you can get some rest on the plane, walk the concourse, or walk if you have if there's a plane delay, doing stretches and isometric exercises in your seat. So if you do have gate changes and delay, use the pause, walk the loop, get a protein snack, keep it moving. If you only see fast food joints, there are some places that don't have the wide variety that others do, then go bunless. Bunless burger, or chicken patty, side salad, fruit and water. Late arrivals, have your protein shake handy in the hotel, because you might not have options to get food, to get a real meal. So at least you can feed yourselves, have a little delicious drink, and get your rest. Okay, so the bonus secret. Well, what if we're not traveling? What if we're just dealing with what we have at home? We want to shop to win, so we're going to stock the fast lane. So there's some automatic wins if we keep to help us stay on track and make staying on track automatic. So your fridge, you can use strategically and have a protein row where you know that if you are looking for a protein, that's where it's going to be. And nice to have on hand rotisserie chicken, eggs, yogurt, cottage cheese, etc. You get the idea. Have a produce row. Well, we usually have a produce drawer, but have salad kits, slaw, baby carrots, cucumbers, berries, apples, all the wonderful things, right? What are some smart carbs we can have at this time? Potatoes, especially sweet potatoes. Now we know the potato skins, if they were cooked with dry heat, so if they were roasted and the skins get crispy and I don't even want to talk about it. They're so good. Or if some restaurants just take the skins and fry them and make a whole nother thing. We don't want those, right? The potatoes, the inside of the potato is good. If the potato is steamed or pressure cooked, or then if it was cooked with moist heat, then the skin's okay. It's when it's dry heat, fried or roasted. Fried doesn't seem like it's dry, but oil isn't water, right? So that's what we need. Uh, oh, flavor and fats. Ugh, I love butter. I'm so glad butter is healthy, right? So butter adds flavor to just about anything, but uh, avocado cups, salsa, pickles, there's so much that's available to us that's gluten-free, flavorful, low carb, just a world of spices and seasonings. And I love this that for an emergency kit, we can have um, those protein pouches. So tuna pouches, uh, chicken pouches, just like I said, excuse me, it's best time to go gluten-free. It's best time to go low carb because there's so many options that we can have on hand. We just need to make sure and shop smart. Alrighty, so we had this today's secrets were about parties, potlucks, planes, and the pantry. And I have a gift for you today. So I made this holiday eating guide called Navigating Festive Feasts. And this is actually a PowerPoint presentation, but I have it in a downloadable PDF form so you can get it. And it's got even more tips, tricks, strategies, recipes. It's a good little, I can't remember how many pages. I'll say it's about 10 pages. So if you'd like to grab the holiday eating guide, Navigating Festive Feasts, go to drlisasingletary.online/holiday. Yeah. Or scan the QR code and you'll be able to download it right away. Okie dokie. So this was you know what? I thought it was webinar 48, but it's webinar 47. And yes, purple is the color of the day. And so the original title was Protein and Produce Playbook, Fast Plates for Holiday Busy Weeks. I expanded it a little bit for our parties and potlucks and planes. Oh my. So next week, micronutrients. We're going to talk about nutrients that help to support our immunity. So important in this season. So bring your notebooks next week. We're gonna run down the list. All right, well, that's the Total Transformation Secrets webinar 47 in the can. But guess what? You might be watching this on YouTube and you might have just come across this link or you might because we will share this live on you. I mean, we'll premiere this live on YouTube at 9 p.m. tonight. But if you'd like to join us live, and thank you for all of you here live with me today. I love it. Just scan this code and you can register to save your seat at drlisasingletary.online/live-zoom. And those of you who are here on Zoom, come back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, but not here, not on the Zoom. We'll be on my YouTube channel on the page for webinar 47. On the link for webinar 47. And I'll be live in the comments at 9 p.m. for the first showing, for the premiere. Alrighty, so what do you think? Protein and produce, that's been our secret weapon this whole season, all time, and it's going to continue to be, right? Because our metabolism loves it. But now we're ready for parties, potlucks in planes, and getting our pantry together. All right, the red Corvette's getting ready to ride. I love you all. Thank you so much. Mwah.